Morning, guys. How we all doing? Today I'm going to be talking about the narcissist wants to turn that no into yes. This is why they keep hoovering you again and again. You've probably said some horrible things to them, shouted at them, threatened to call the police, did all kind of stuff to get them to leave, and they won't leave because they don't fear nobody. You know where that starts from? Their childhood. They didn't fear their parents. They didn't respect their parents. They don't respect their parents. They don't fear their parents. Now, for me, more than anything else, it's the respect part of it. They don't respect anybody. If you don't respect your parents, then what makes me different? Towards the end of the relationship with my ex-narcissist, the guy said to his mum, and I swear this is what he said. He said, if you wasn't my mother, I would stab you in your chest. Yeah, that's when I realized, yeah, this guy is flipping insane. He is insane. He's insane. So at that point, everyone has to get cut off. Everyone had to get cut. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to deal with you lot. I don't want to deal with you lot. I don't. And because I've held it down for so long and I said, I don't want to deal with you, like, I've forgiven you, even though you haven't apologized. I've forgiven you for my sake, for me to heal. I've forgiven you and I'm moving on with my life now, okay? But they're on this thing like, the narcissist come back now, has hoovered me and said, I've changed and, I used to be a bad person. I used to be mentally unwell, but I'm having therapy now and I've changed. They've claimed they've changed in 3 months. Okay, cool. Even me, after going to therapy for 3 months, that wasn't enough time for me to change and have boundaries and be assertive. So they want to turn that no into yes. And what I mean by that is that you've told them, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to talk to you. No contact, the rest of it. So they'll come to you and they'll say, I want us to get back together. I want us to be, a family again, or maybe it's a friendship situation. I want our friendship circle to be back to how it was. And really and truly, it's got nothing to do with you. They just want to turn that no into yes. They just want to know that I have the power. I can make someone change their mind. Because to the narcissist, the mind is everything, okay? They want to get into your mind. They want to control your mind, as you obviously know, because you've been through a traumatic experience. They want to get in your mind. They want to control your mind. They want to control everything about you. They want to, like I said, turn that no into yes. They want to make you feel like you don't have control. They want to feel like they're irresistible, okay? So if you tell them, no, you can't come to my house, they will push those buttons. They will turn up to your house without telling you, without calling you, without you inviting them. And they will do so to kind of see what you will do, okay? The last time the narcissist did that, I called the police. Now he's got restraining order on him. He don't pull up at my house. He don't come to my house, okay? If it wasn't for me calling the police and getting that restraining order, I don't know what he'll be trying to attempt to do right now. This is why I'm saying, make sure that no's a no, a sturdy no, a proper no. That no is not going to be yes, okay? If you don't protect yourself with police, let's just say, if you don't protect yourself with boundaries, if you don't protect yourself with assertiveness, they're going to run over you and they're not going to care. They're disrespectful. They're disrespectful people. They hate boundaries. They don't give a truck about you. They want to, however they feel at the time, if they want to come to your house because they're bored, they want to have the right to come to your house because they're bored. They don't want you to have, self-worth and say to them, you can't come to my house. What? Who are you? The narc thinks I do what I want to do when I want to do it. Who are you to tell me any different? Okay? So that no has to be a no. And listen, I've struggled with this as well, so I know it's hard. But I've had to do assertive training. There's lots of things online that helps you to be more assertive. Especially as an empath, we find it difficult to say no and mean no. Like, people do people know how to work us. They know that if they just say the right things, do the right things, or make you feel guilty, say, oh, I can't do this because of my leg, my back, you think, okay, you know what, I'm gonna do it. No means no, okay, and we need to practice that. The same way we practice no contact, the same way we practice to respond, not react. We have to practice our boundaries. So that goes for everything in life, even if it's your boss, even if it's your colleagues, even if it's your friends, okay? Start with your friends. Your friends can't call you any time of night, so you tell your friends, after 9 o'clock, don't call my phone, I'm not going to pick up. It might feel like, people will say, oh my God, she's a bitch, she thinks she's nice, she's that, who do you think you are, you're a diva, but they do that so they can walk over you, okay? They don't want you to feel like, they want you to feel guilty for having boundaries, so they're gonna say stuff like, you're a bitch, you're a diva, why do you think you're so nice, you're disrespectful. It's not being disrespectful, it's having boundaries. It's having boundaries, and especially if you're like me and no one taught you about boundaries. Don't call my phone after 9. Don't come to my house if I haven't invited you. If I invite you to my house, you have to leave at 9 p.m. or whatever it is. You make up the rules, it's your boundaries. Let people know that I'm accountable for my actions. I'm accountable for my boundaries. If I don't give you boundaries, then for you to walk over them, that's not your issue, that's my issue. Okay? I haven't given you boundaries, so why would I expect you to respect me if I haven't even respected myself? Oof, that's a word right there. I haven't even respected myself. I haven't even given myself deadlines, goals, boundaries to make you stand in line. There's no line. I haven't created a line. So for the narc to cross the line, there's no line to cross because you haven't made one. You haven't created a line. Okay? So understand that they're gonna want you to turn that no into yes. That's why you might have to even write it down on paper and say, no one call me after 9. I don't pick up after 9. If people tell me their problems, I tell them respectfully, this is your issue, I can only advise you on this. Or if you're gonna keep going back and forth with that toxic guy, that toxic girl, please don't tell me about the situation because this is your situation now. I've told you once what I believe you should do or what I think you should think about. You've ignored my advice, therefore I don't want you to come to me with your issues. You have to have boundaries for friends, even family members, even parents, even your boss. I don't work on Saturdays. Obviously that's a bit different because it's like, okay, if you don't work on Saturdays, we're gonna fire you. So I know how it's kind of difficult when it comes to work and stuff like that to have boundaries, but I don't know, maybe, if it's my lunch break, no one disturb me on my lunch break, okay? Leave a note, okay? These are boundaries. There's a little boundaries that help you against the bigger fish, the narcissist. Once you say no, no is no, okay? No stands by no. They're going to do everything in their power. They're going to hoover you 1,000 times. They're going to hoover you 1,000,000 times until that no's a yes. And for them, it's more of the no being the yes rather than the actual thing. For example, if you just say to the narcissist, you can't see your child, okay? They don't care about their child. They just want you to change your mind because then they feel like, oh, she still has feelings for me, or I still have some kind of control over her. If I make her change her mind, then she's not as strong as she thinks she is. She's not in control as much as she thinks she is. No means no. You stick to one thing and that's that, okay? Obviously you can kind of maneuver some things, but no means no initially. Like, that's how it is. That's how it's gonna be. And it's not gonna change. And that's for you. That's going to help your confidence, that's going to help your self-esteem, and that's going to kind of manage your emotions. That's going to manage you as a person. We have to talk to ourselves in the mirror and say, today I'm going to get up and I'm going to get in the shower and I'm going to brush my teeth and I'm going to have breakfast. The same way we say that, the same way we have to say to ourselves, no means no to the narcissist. It's not going to change. And it's like we have to tell ourselves every single day the same thing for us to keep doing it. Okay? So more than anything else, they just want you to change your mind. They just want to creep back in your life. They want to weasel their way in your life. Don't let them do it, guys, okay? It's not about you. It's not about the kids. It's not about a relationship. It's not about, they're not sorry. They're not having therapy. They haven't changed. It's just a way for them to gain control. That is all they care about. and especially if they come with this, oh, I'm not happy in this new relationship, I made a mistake, or this friend that I replaced you with, she's not like you, she's a horrible person. Don't listen to them, because they're going back to the other friend or the new supplier saying, I bet you any money I can make her come back in my life because she's a weak woman. I bet you I can make her change her mind because I have that power. I'm persuasive. They just do it for ego. They don't really care. They want to turn that no into yes. So guys, if you say no to something, the narcissist, no means no. I don't care if they're mum, dad, grandma, granddad. No means no, and you stand by it, okay? I love you guys. If you like this video, please like, please subscribe. And I've seen you guys been watching these videos, but you're not subscribing. What's going on? Anyway, stay tuned for new videos, and I will see you for the next one. Bye. Peace.